There's a hole in my plan? Show me. You can do this all day? A lot of tough talk for a loser. When I get tired of losing, I play a deck I called Ooh But Cheap. And by cheap, I don't mean it doesn't have many rares. I'm sure it has way too many rares. You guys are always letting me know my decks have too many rares. Look at this. This hand is 100% rare. No. Ooh, but cheap refers to the casting cost, or at least technical casting cost of the cards. Not a lot of those 4s and 5s. A lot more 1 mana cards than you're probably used to. Straight into the archive we go. Storm Chaser's talent, 3 steps. What do you think that does for us? There's a 2/1. Well, I'll tell you what it does. It makes a blocker. It also throws the opponent off. This, by the way, is our win con, but against burn, we shouldn't need it. So I'm building. You know what? There's only one of them in the whole deck, and I just binned it. You got it. You know what? I'll beat him up with Otters. I don't care. I really don't care. Anything can beat a burn deck once you run them out of cards. Easiest block of my life. And see, they don't know what to think. And they plot. Cool. Seam Rip comes in. Mana is open for 3 steps. Day of Judgment, split up. It's all here. The Screaming Nemesis. Well, that is a very easy split up, I guess. But then they hit me with the Birdo. Just play your 3 steps in these matchups. It's hard to hold up mana. Even though it looks like I don't have much to do next turn. Yeah, there you go. See? I had a plan all along. I wish I had an untapped mana so bad. I don't think I need the Demolition Field. Oh, do I wish I had an untapped mana, but it's fine. We're going to take a big hit, and we're going to recover. They can't 20 me, right? Boros Charm Double Strike, Burst Lightning Face. Surely it's fine. They drew 4 lands. There's no way they beat me here. For those of you saying I shouldn't have countered Screaming Nemesis, just keep in mind, I wouldn't have had the mana here anyway, and I wouldn't have cast my stock up if I was just holding it. Yeah, you figured out that Double Strike is really good with your Boros Charm. Now, do you think in 2 cards they have what they need? Here is this, here is that. And here's some talent. What a bizarre game. Boros Charm Bolt Wave, I win. Haha. Easy. I mean, when you're perfect, you're perfect. And they didn't do it. Pretty big deal. Well, we were tapped out and nothing bad happened, so it's time to get back 3 steps. Clock's ticking, guys. Clock is ticking. Let me guess, never didn't have it? They just need 3 points. Surely that's easy enough. Is it a Burst Lightning and they needed the land? Oh, nice! Let's go! Creatures in your burn deck. Who suggested that? Whose bright idea was creatures in these decks? They should be banned from like ever speaking again in burn mage circles. No questions. Good one. Well done. What else you got? Cool. Now they're just waiting to draw more burn spells than I can draw 3 steps ahead. They have to not play. They have to not play creatures though because of authority. It's interesting. I guess I need to start attacking them. Like, what am I worried about? A haste creature? That's stupid. Get lost. LOL. Let's go. Gotta hold up 3 steps. And if they have 4 damage to face, they win. So if that's a burst lightning, it's over. That's the way it goes. That's life. We went second, so we weren't allowed to actually win. Of course, if I had authority, it would have been fine. I never would have taken the show off hit. It happens. They always have it, right? Always, always. Ah, God, I hate this. I hate this format. I hate it deep in my soul. But I don't have a commander pod in front of me, so this is the Magic we play. Is Standard dead? Should I just not play Standard? Oh, it's tough. It's tough, guys. It's in my blood. I've been doing it so long. So much history here, you know? So many epic adventures. This hand makes me want to never play Standard again. So does this one. All right, cool. Let's see if we can draw out of it just smooth. Oh, good. Bird. Yeah. All right. Let's go. Cavern of Souls. And we got rid of 2 demolition fields because we couldn't cast anything. Woo. And here come the Chocos. Chocobo. We'll be able to block for more in the future. That's nice. It's good to see. Let's drop this authority. And that should let us split up all the birds next turn. If we draw white. That shouldn't be hard. Hey, it's a bird. Makes sense. Take a block. Can't wait to see how many lands they drop next turn. It's Fabled Passage time. But, hey, life gain. Get them. Yeah, Fabled Passage, power up Anchorage. That's what I would do. That's what anybody really good at this game would do. Cavern of Souls? What an amateur. Oh no. Well, come on, come on. Whiff, whiff, whiff. One card in hand. 1 Fabled Passage to the battlefield. Could be worse. All right, white source. Never didn't have it. When do these transform? The beginning of your first main phase. Dang it. Do I hold my land or play my land? Oh, it's a very difficult decision. It's a very, very, very interesting decision, yes. Let's Day of Judgment, because we might have to consult into a split up next turn, and their stuff's always going to be tapped, because that's how authority works. We got them right where we want them, gang. Look at that. Right into our clutches. Right into our clutches. They've done it, guys. They played birds. Care to try again? There's only so much life they can give me. A 4-3. Beautiful. Let's do it like this. And we want you, actually, you and you. White mana, pay 2 life, authority. As long as there is authority, they cannot defeat us. I promise you this won't work the way you want it to when you have a forest, a starting town, and 2 caverns. There you go. Yeah, burn that passage. Demolition field? Hello? We need you. They're attacking me now with a restless anchorage bird. We go to 8. There's a hawk on top. Better keep it. It's a bird. Okay. Yeah, I can't make him do it. Ultima stock up. I mean, how many board wipes do we need? More. We do need demolition field. That we need. That's the nail in the coffin. Another talent. Another land. Another stock up. A demolition field and a stock up. And a Storm Chaser's talent. Trial and Chocobo can be scary, but I just don't think it can hurt me that bad from right here. Not that bad. If they play out like 10 birds, Ultima will fix it. Combos. We really just got back 2 of those? Cacaw. Boom. Dude, basically leveling this up to Shark Typhoon status at some point. Just keep hitting land drops and keep blowing stuff up. Surely it can't last forever. Surely. Uh-huh. Away with this anchorage. Run them out of basics, right? That'll shut the landfall deck down. Birds. Which one? I mean, it doesn't really matter, right? And Talon. Once you get to this much mana and multiple talents, you can just board wipe turn after turn after turn. And when you're not doing that, you're stocking up turn after turn after turn. And we're up to 26. I think, guys, I think it's time to take it to the next level. Now we get little friends with every spell. With prowess. It's a win con. Wow. Uh-oh. Well, I still have blockers, right? What could go wrong? Give me Day of Judgment and Ultima. That's cool. And we're up to 29. Yeah. All 4 stock ups. They're still going because apparently you get infinite value now in your creature type decks. Oh, no. A 4th one. That's what's going on. What is happening here? All right, well, they do have Cavern of Souls. He's probably both named Bird, so we need another demolition field to deal with that. Let's attack for 1. Kabului. Get back. Stock up, I guess. Consult's even better now. We have 10 lands. It's still happening. Keep it coming. Why not? This is great. Hey, get lost. That'll do. Kick me. We got 29 cards here. And we found our River Churn, and their graveyard is 16. It's pretty good. And another Storm Chaser's talent just keeps it going. Of course, we have 3 steps now, so let's get the demolition fields and finish off these caverns. And then 3 steps is good. And that's kind of a lock, right? Good game. Oh, have they had enough? All right. That's where they draw the line. Everybody's got a line. We found theirs. Caca. You know what also is a great line? I can't finish this joke. I'm out of ammo. Whatever, go to coolstuffinc.com, use promo code CGB5, get a discount. Thank you to Cool Stuff for sponsoring my channel. That island means we're just gonna get talented. I don't know what that is. This might be combo, but let's just go right at them. Okay, this is Battlefront. Ultima is really freaking good against Battlefront. Board wipes in general? Nah. Authority is also good against Battlefront. And I don't think there's any point to like seam ripping a brick, but maybe at some point. It depends. There could be repurposing bays to compete with. You gonna tap that? Are you afraid? Having both Ultimas feels nice. More bricks, huh? Cool. Get your basics out of your deck. Then maybe Demolition Field goes full land destruction at some point. Let's get rid of the planet. At some point it could cause me trouble. And they're gonna say, I'm going to saw blades you right now, mister. Okay. Yeah, sure. That's something that a seam rip is all right against when they level it up. If they do that, they probably will. Usually these games end up with a lot of time on your hands. May I play Magic now? Huge plays, Giga Brain plays. Oh my god. All right. Authority keeps the fire crystal from knocking on our door. It can be a big deal. Now, did this craft artifact? It becomes a 5/5 with crew 1. Or you can tap 2 things. All right, here we go. Unite that battlefront, buddy. All right. We really want to pace it out against their simulacrum synthesizers. Those are the most important things to hit with the Ultima. Remember, Ultima exiles itself because of the way it ends the turn if it resolves. So the result of that is that we have to save the Ultima. We can't keep getting it back with Storm Chaser's talent. Finally, some card advantage. Let's do this. So they can craft an artifact, flip this, use it to draw a bunch of cards. I'm telling you, them drawing cards isn't that scary. It's just a lot of the same stuff. They didn't even try to make the 5/5. Nope. Sorcery? It's not. Okay. But here comes our card advantage. Machines. If they draw now, they have to discard a hand size, and they know it. I guess more of these. Not really what you want to hit at all. But they're not pressuring us. It's not a big deal. We can wait. All of it dies to Ultima. They're going to shuffle away the other braided net. How many basics do you got in there? Is it synthesizer time yet? There they are. 2 of them on the board at once as well. That's nice. What do you think? Do you think they have another island in their deck? I see a starting town. You don't see any meticulous archive. So what we can do is like we can blow up their Verge, and if they don't have another island, they don't have double blue open, and I think it's worth a shot. Because if they are relying on 3 steps ahead, which some of these decks run 1 or 2 copies of to get the Ultima, like we don't want that to happen. And look at that. It's a plains. And when you see that many of Clayfire bricks, you kind of know, right? You know they're going to lean into plains more than they're going to lean into island. Now, I don't know. I don't know if they have 3 steps or not. But I do know they're about to lose 2 of their 4 synthesizers. Dude, the full control with your braided net, it's got to stop. Okay. So right now I'm not quite dead. And they even took the time to emote me. And they GG'd me. Let's see how that goes for them. I wonder how many negates they actually run. Another net. More dorks. More life. Doesn't seem too bad. But the real question will be, can they come up with one more negate? We can go to 18. Okay. We can make sure Day of Judgment resolves. Might as well. And hold and save Ultima. Who's got a hole in their plan now, buddy? How many negates can you run in your United Battlefront deck? It's a real question. I think 2 is a good answer. 3 or 4 sounds insane. I'm still worried about 3 steps ahead, but obviously they didn't leave that open. They definitely drew that land, I think. All right, gonna draw a bunch more cards. Yeah, they've got a Battlefront they may or may not want to play. They beat me with a 3rd negate or another counter spell. That's going to be a vibe. Okay. So we could go for the play again, get them down to 1 blue, and then we're playing around 3rd negate, not 3 steps ahead. All right. I'm going to do it. I don't believe in 3rd negate. 3rd negate is not real. Like 2nd, 3rd, like 1st, 2nd, and 3rd 3 steps ahead could be very real. But 3 negates would be insane. And now we're missing basics, at least from their side. Yeah, that's a lot of cards. But that's the end of those artifacts. Time to rebuild, my friend. All your big talk. By the way, there's an Ultima in my graveyard because you negated it. That one's not exiled. We're gonna keep doing this, aren't we? All right. There's no way you didn't find another synthesizer. I guess it's possible. The braided net keeping me from getting back the card I need. LOL. Okay. Yeah, draws you a card. It's all that, and the most you can do is draw a card. Yeah, dump them to hand size. Now they get to think about counter spells, although of course I don't have one. I've only drawn one card drawer this whole game, and it's one consult. There's so many stock ups and consults to go. Not to mention 3 steps. Okay. It's a threat. Not nothing. Mm-hmm. 19 cards, 19 graveyard. We could just draw the river churn and win. But, you know, rope it out. I don't care. You gonna draw a bunch of cards again? Is that your plan? You're gonna release the relic? Big plays, big plays. Yeah, without a synthesizer, what are they gonna do? Is they have to find one. Rope, rope, rope. Opponent? You just playing now? You're so funny. Guys, surely we're not just gonna brick out after this. This person must be stopped. They're way too obnoxious. Well, I found it. They don't feel like a fire crystal deck, though. This moment of thinking brought to you by Dragon Shield. Please use my link in the description and the promo code CGB5 on all of Dragon Shield's own products to get a discount. I promise you'll be so happy. Because that's how we do it. We buy happiness. When the game is salty. Some pretty new sleeves go a long way. When our opponent just starts roping their way through the game. How many turns in a row has the Storm Chaser's talent been tapped? I'm really curious. They run Split Up? Seems like a weird deck for a Split Up. That wasn't hard. The reason we do this is just we're absolutely keeping them away from ever threatening us with a construct. Is this going to be a 3 steps? Okay, that doesn't trigger your synthesizer, so I'm not sure what you're achieving. But yeah, if we can get these off the board, we're in good shape. If they ever let me use this talent, they will not. They will not. Absolutely not. This is very funny. I drew all 4 seam rips. Wow. How close are they to drawing out? Not that close, really. I do not want to lose to this bitch. I really don't. I really don't. Don't do me like this. Come on, guys. I really think they just have 2 negates and they drew them both. But look at the rope. Look at the rope. Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. You got a 5/5. And 3 mana open. And look at that. They forgot to tap this. The problem is it's a bait, right? I'm at 35. I can probably rip. I have to do it now. So if they have the counter spell for the split up, that's the risk, right? Hey, they let it happen. Okay. No. Yeah, they missed it. Well, maybe they have a plan, maybe they don't. Let's find out. That's game. If it resolves. It's too bad I don't have enough mana to bait with the monument, then also river churn them. That would be, or bait with the Ultima, get it countered, and then river churn them. That would be funny. I can bait with the monument. The Ultima kind of ends the game anyway, because then they have no more synthesizers. Then winning's going to be so hard. Bay. Uh-huh. But yeah, if they let the monument resolve, it's over. So actually monument baiting here is amazing. Look at all that open mana. Never mind. Do I have the there's a hole in your plan? Should I GG them back? You gotta be careful though. You gotta be careful because they could still beat me if they have double counterspell here, right? They didn't even attack. What happened? Yeah, double counterspell still beats me out of the 4 cards in their hand. Hello. Show me the counter. You better have it. So you done? There's a hole in my plan? Show me. You can do this all day? A lot of tough talk for a loser. You're cool.